I've been thinking about freedom. We've been told from a very young age what to think. Books, teachers, parents, the society around us, all tell us what to think. All this is conditioning our minds with the words, phrases, established attitudes and prejudices. All this is moulding our minds. But for a person to truly be free, they must break free from this mould, from this conditioning. All these people have their own little world that they live in, or completely different people, or completely different worlds, or completely different lives. All unique and individual in their own ways. This got me thinking a little, and I wanted to take a look into someone's life who is truly free. The person that I chose was my very good friend, Olaf. When I first met Olaf, I was in my level 2 media course. Now Olaf isn't the typical guy you would expect to meet in your college course. He loves making mini movies, photography, he is super hard working and kind of a perfectionist when he puts his mind to it. But the most interesting thing about Olaf is that he is free. I wanted to find out a little bit more about Olaf and why he is so positive 24/7. So I asked him straightforward why, and he told me a lot of it was to do with his healthy diet.
I've been vegan for just under 3 years. In the 1st of January it's gonna be 3 years.
That's amazing. I have no idea how someone has the willpower to do that. So obviously there are pros and cons of having a plant-based diet. Let's look at a few of them.
Pros, you have a mental, like, you know mentally that your body is healthy. You are constantly aware that your body is in healing process, which gives you really a lot of power and strength, like positive energy, which I didn't have before. What are the cons? I guess this world is run by evil corporations that over years have put loads of money into education system and like science to twist some things and say that you are not gonna be healthy when you're vegan. So all the world is kind of set a little bit biased negative towards vegans. So wherever you go, you have to be kind of really humble, quiet, but on the other side, you have to stand by your for what you believe. So you need to find your place in this world and kind of slowly push it towards veganism.
But what was it that actually made you become a vegan in the first place?
I guess I went vegan kind of by accident. So our housemate found out that he had MS, and he struggled with changing his diet. So me and my dad helped him by going vegetarian, and when we saw his MS getting better, we thought, well, that's a pretty good diet, so we researched it more on the internet, and we found the health benefits. So then we decided it was the only good choice, like the only rational idea that we had, so we went for it. And after a year, my health gotten better, like my face, I had less acne. I struggled with acne before. And yeah, I felt like I was part of something bigger, some change.
So there you can see so much about the positivity in Olaf's life. Enough about the food, let's find out a little bit about your history.
I was born and I grew up in Gdańsk, which is a small city, quite tourist city in Poland, and it's located right by the seaside. And since a very young age, I've spent lots of time on the beach and that kind of environment, seeing new people, different races, colors.
What was it like when you were growing up as a child?
So as a child, I didn't have computer, and so I spent a lot of time playing outside with like sticks and just doing boy stuff. And I think that like then I got my phone when I was 13, and when I was like 15, I went on Instagram and I started Instagramming. So it was 2011. So I had this introduction to the technology, but a little bit later than others. Say with computer, I had a computer when I was 13. So all the stuff I learned was quick progress. And I ended up being the kind of child that can see relate to the times when I didn't have them.
Once you moved to the UK, what did you do?
So when I first moved to England, I spent 1.5 months sitting at home, mostly playing Call of Duty and watching TV before I could get on the college. So I joined college and I got in straight on English for speakers of other languages, level 1, which is 4th out of 5 levels you can get. And I had, I've done in a half year what others done in a year, and I passed it, and I moved on to the next level. So the next year, in 2013-14, I've done ISO level 2, which gives me education good enough to be employed in most of the jobs. And then I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. The closest thing to my subject, to my current hobbies, was media production. So I signed up for BTech media production level 2, and I started doing that, and then went on level 3, which I then left the course. I went on the course not to gain the knowledge of editing, but more to get used to the language, because I knew most of the stuff in Polish. And also the fact that I had to go there and use different software that I couldn't really make myself switch to was a good impact on me. After gaining all the knowledge that I needed, I felt like it was the right time to leave.
After leaving college, what did you do next?
Once I left, I started working full time, and my aim was to save up money for camera equipment, to get driving license, and to basically start developing my skills of video production on my own and with close friends or friends who are of interest in it. I've worked on a few short projects. One of them was going to Poland and recording some footage from a very interesting trip that I went on with Jacob. And there was a music video that I started doing, and I'm still in progress of making it. And there's another music video about to be finished now.
That's really good to hear. Tell us a little bit about your work.
Currently, I work in 2 places. One is a warehouse where I'm doing picking, and the other job is a bespoke building where basically it's me and my boss, 2 of us, which make the company, and we work on extensions, on roofs, we do landscaping. And that job I chose because I'm interested in making airships. So in the future, I would like to live in an airship. So this kind of I think it's the right path to learn some skills with using a drill, Kango, and just basics of building to help me later with my future, hopefully, if the future goes right.
We've learnt so much about Olaf. So to put it all together, in these 20 years, he has done, achieved, learned and experienced so many different things. So I think it's safe to say that he's a pretty happy and free person. I want to thank Olaf for allowing me to look into his life and film this. It's been super fun and super awesome. Cheers.
Oh.